And that other major headline tonight, the FBI arresting Jeff
is behind bars after federal agents closed in on a secluded New Hampshire farmhouse and arrested her. Maxwell is charged with 6 counts, including illegally transporting minors and perjury. CBS's Mola Langhi reports.
Tonight, the woman authorities have spent more than a year looking for is in custody. At 8:30 this morning, federal agents zeroed in on this New Hampshire house where they arrested Gillaine Maxwell.
She had slithered away to a gorgeous property in New Hampshire, continuing to live a life of privilege while her victims live with the trauma inflicted upon them years ago.
Over the past year, there were unconfirmed reports she was in Brazil, even spotted at an In-N-Out burger in California.
Maxwell played a critical role in helping Epstein to identify, befriend, and groom minor victims for abuse. In some cases, Maxwell participated in the abuse herself.
Prosecutors allege Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein's ex-girlfriend turned confidant, helped him recruit young girls from 1994 to at least 1997 to engage in lewd sex acts with the disgraced financier, who, just last year, killed himself in prison while awaiting federal trial in New York for abusing girls as young as 14. Jennifer Rose was just one of what are believed to be more than 100 Epstein victims.
She was definitely the center, the heart of it all, you know, if she even had one.
According to the criminal complaint, prosecutors say Maxwell would try to normalize sexual abuse for minor victims by discussing sexual topics, undressing in front of the victims, being present for sex acts. The indictment continues. Maxwell encouraged victims to provide massages to Epstein, including sexual massages, during which a minor victim would be fully or partially nude.
She knows so much. She knows everything that he knew.
Is Gillaine Maxwell the sort of the next best thing?
Right now, yes, I think that is. Yeah, I think she's right there with him.
CBS
should be fresh. Instead, she says she was alone with Epstein and Maxwell and claims Maxwell inappropriate.
I think problem, right, Maureen? You know, making sure that what happened to Epstein is not allowed to happen to her.
Absolutely. As I say in my column for tomorrow's paper, you know, Maxwell, much like Epstein, at the time of his arrest and he was taken into federal custody at MCC in downtown Manhattan. He's likely the most high-value suspect the federal government had in their custody at that time. The notion that someone like that would not be on 24/7 suicide watch. You know, MCC housed the 1993 World Trade Center bomber, housed Bernie Madoff, El Chapo, but they couldn't keep Epstein alive. And there's a reason why conspiracy theories still swirl, and probably will forever, about whether his death was truly a suicide. So if the Fed